Hey guys, this is ShyGamerMaile, and welcome back to Breath of the Wild. Last time we made our way to Kakariko Village in order to speak to Impa. She told us the story of the cataclysm that destroyed the kingdom of Hyrule 100 years ago, as well as Princess Zelda's hopes that we would free the 4 divine beasts from Calamity Ganon's influence and free her from her prison, where she is currently holding Ganon back from destroying the rest of Hyrule. So, last time, Impa told us we needed to head over to Hateno Village in order to repair our Sheikah Slate, because we're missing a couple functions on it still. Now, I believe I talked about doing a few side quests here in Kakariko before we left. I think I'm actually going to wait until after Hateno Village, because Hateno has a couple shrines which will give us some spirit orbs, which we can convert into hearts and stamina. And we're going to need that for this chain of Kakariko quests, because the end boss of this quest chain is actually pretty difficult this early in the game. Pretty sure you're supposed to save this fight for later, but we're here, so we might as well just get it out of the way, right? But before we head to Hateno, I'm actually going to head up this way, and we're gonna clear a shrine that's located here in Kakariko and grab its spirit orb. Because in this game, you want to take the philosophy that if you can do it early, you probably should. And it also creates a convenient warp space for when we come back to Kakariko. Although I think when I travel between Hateno and Kakariko this episode, we're just going to use the horse, since I do like riding. And it'll give us a chance to just kind of look around for some stuff. Right. These shrines, these combat shrines, are actually some of my least favorite in the game, because they're all filled with these guardian enemies. And you have to beat them. And the only difference between them is just how much health they have. I think they're kind of a lazy way to do a shrine, simply because shrines are supposed to compensate for the lack of dungeons in this game. And I find the quality of shrines really varies a lot. So if a shrine doesn't have puzzle solving, I feel cheated. And there are just so many of these combat shrines that it's a cop-out, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. So maybe some people really like these combat shrines, and if you do, more power to you. Grab this guardian sword. I want these parts. You have done well to learn these crucial skills. Now proceed. Gonna grab all of these guardian pieces because we will need them later for some upgrades. I'm also gonna open up these chests. Check the inside. It's 8-fold blade. Much better than what we have in our inventory right now. Mind's Eye. I'm actually going to go over to this tab, and we're going to drop the pot lid and go for this shield. Although we're going to equip this shield instead. We're going to need some strong shields later on. also gonna grab this chest right here, which has opal, and we do need a lot of rupees for this game, so I'm just gonna grab it. And skip the cutscene. Grab the spirit orb. We're gonna finish one of these side quests a bit early. Actually, I can't clear that yet because I do need a function in my Sheikah Slate for it. Sheikah Slate for it. So yeah, we do need to head to Hateno Village as soon as possible. Hi, guard. He was right here waiting for us. So let's take a look at the map. See where Hateno is. I think we do want to leave through the bottom passage. And if not, then we'll just take a merry little detour on our way and get there eventually. And we'll have explored quite a bit. Guess we have to be out of range of the village before we can start moving quicker. Just give our horse a couple quick pets. Doesn't seem swayed though. He's like, I already like you. You don't need to pet me more. Okay. Now we'll be on our way. Unless I went out the wrong way, then. Whoops! Yeah, we might have gone out the wrong way, but maybe there is a shrine or something this way. Wow, nice little vista here. You can see the glow of a couple shrines out in the distance, but there's some functions that will also make it easier for us to explore around here. Oh, some horses. I am tempted, but I'll go hunting for more horses later. Because I do like rounding out my horse collection, actually. Some people totally skip horseback in this game, but one of my favorite things to do in Ocarina of Time was to just go around Hyrule Field on Epona's back. So I kind of prefer to travel on horseback, strangely enough. And the ancient saddle and bridle you get later in the game really do help do stuff. I think we might have to go out the other way. If not, then yeah, we do. Wow. This graveyard right here actually kind of looks like some of the graveyards that you see in Hawaii on Honolulu. They also make them that way in China as well. For those of you who don't know, if you couldn't tell by my rather plain accent or lack of accent, I am from the United States, but I've done a bit of traveling in my time. Very short time I've been alive, and I've been to Hawaii as well as China and some other places. And it's kind of cool to see some references to Asian culture in Breath of the Wild. I know Kakariko Village in and of itself is very East Asian, Japanese. But to have experience or knowledge to equate it to is pretty awesome. You're like, oh, I know what that's from. There's some Hyrule herbs over there that we might grab on the way back, but for now, let's just head past that and head on over to the Hateno Village. There is the stable over there. Woo! I want to ease up on using the reins a little bit with the horse. Not gonna bother fighting anything right now. Is this Fort Hateno again? Yep. I believe I read somewhere here in the in one of the books, the Zelda Arts and Artifacts books. It might have been Creating a Champion, but they said that Fort Hateno was one of the last places to fall during the calamity. When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to plunge the seal from the shrine. What are you up to? Let me guess. You caught wind of the great Dr. Calyp's groundbreaking research and just had to meet him for yourself. I don't even know who you are, guy. Yeah, exactly. Ancient texts. And the world will hail it all as the discovery of a century. Of course, Doctor. Is he gonna tell me more because I called him Doctor? Yep, he is. The cursed statue. As lovely as this has been, places to be, you know? So many travelers out on this road. Ooh, I see some shrines over there. And I do think I see some buildings, so I think we're kind of close to Hateno. Again, remember, I haven't played this game in 2 years, so my memory isn't quite what it is with other Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess. Come on, we want to turn. Thank you. Come on, guard. Oh my. Just a little faster, guard. Come on. I might have to stock up on stuff in this forest before we go back to Kakariko. Hateno Village. Just heading in. Guy, you don't have to be on guard. Just here to visit. Just a normal traveler. I do want to visit the dye shop while I'm here, though. Get some clothes recolored. And only for my own preference. Remove. Let's do it. Choose a color. Yep. I want green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Here we go. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. Then we want to dye the hood. Yes, dye. Let's choose again. We'll just go with red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we're gonna dye one more thing. Move. Equip. Yes, dye. Choose a color. Okay. Let's see if we can go with gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna miss the Bokoblin horns because, weirdly enough, I'm not one to use things like elixirs and whatnot. They do help in battle, but I don't usually use them. And we're gonna re-equip all of our clothing. We got it. I would have preferred crimson for the cloak, but we'll be able to get that later. Right. So we're in Hateno, and first thing we're gonna do is head up and actually solve this shrine we've got right here. Can't remember if this is another combat shrine or if this is a gyroscope shrine, because there is a gyroscope shrine early in the game. I just don't remember the name of the shrine. Yes, this is the gyroscope one. This might take a little bit of fiddling around with, but so the whole point is you need to get the ball through the maze and over there, or you could do what I do and just flip this around. Just kind of try to do it like that. Makes everything a lot easier, I find. And we're done with the shrine. For some reason, I'm remembering 2 shrines here on Hateno, but I could be wrong. Give us a load. Come on. There we go. Starting to load again. I've watched people speedrun this game, and a lot of people mostly speedrun the Wii U version. I think it's because the Wii U version might be a tiny bit faster in loading than the Switch version, but I don't know if that's changed since updates or what. So now we want to head up to see who we were sent to see up at the windmill. I think it's up in this direction. It's farther up than this windmill, but I do believe there is a windmill. Yep, we're on the right path because I see the lanterns. Who we want to see is just up this way. Actually, why don't we just skip going up the orthodox way and kind of just climb it. That saved a little bit of time. Although we are going to have to take the long way around later on. Our horse is going to head over here because we're whistle sprinting. Can't believe my horse hears me all the way from that distance, though. Seems guard isn't able to come. Well, yeah. Good morning. This is the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Did you have some business with the director? That's right. The director is in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief. Good morning. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah... There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah Slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Stasis, Magnesis, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis, and what else? Let's see. So that's it for runes, but strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? You know my name? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah Slate will appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Miss Director, this is a real Sheikah Slate. Director? That's right, I haven't introduced our director. Miss Pura happens to be right over there. As the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab Director, Miss Pura is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. I have the utmost respect for Miss Pura and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but... well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Miss Pura herself. Sure. Hey! Are you surprised? The director of this lab is not Simon, it's me. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You do still remember me, right? I don't remember. Really? Wow, I'm so shocked. I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely into the slumber of restoration. Despite that, you still don't remember me? I don't remember. As expected. After 100 years in the slumber of restoration, subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Aren't you a child? How very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. That's practically like begging me to read it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are, after 100 years. Here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment. And to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you've got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Pura, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah Slate. And what do you say to that? Yes, please. I knew you'd say that. All right then. First, I need you to run an errand for me. What's with that look on your face? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah Slate for free, did you? I did not. You're pretty considerate for a young person. But then, I suppose that's because you're actually 100 years old. Let me explain what this little errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside the laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace? This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay then, I'm counting on you for that blue flame. I can do that for you, Pura. Let's go get your stuff fixed. Just gonna actually fly down. Because it is way quicker. Okay. Although we're running out of stamina, but I think we can make it. drop. Usually there is a torch waiting here, but I have a torch already in my inventory, so the game must have taken that into account. So we're just gonna light these lanterns along the way just in case weather turns sour, because then the flames will be protected from any stuff that happens. Blue fire has always been a thing in Zelda, and it's been one of my favorite items for the very simple and shallow reason that it's blue. But also I love the way it's integrated into ice dungeons. Ice Cavern in Ocarina of Time is one of the most memorable dungeons, in my opinion. Time to head up the mountain, right? Right. Just gonna keep lighting this along the way. I think it'll stay clear long enough for me to make it up, but if not, then we have saved along the way. There's the next lantern. Here we go. Can't sprint when you have the torch in your hand, which is not fun. Is this kid trying to race me to the top? Did he stop following me? Yeah, he did. Okay, cool. Love kids, but I don't think I've ever seen... He usually follows the blue fire when you have it, but I've never seen him follow it that long before. Just gonna light the furnace right here, and it's complete. Set as a travel gate. All right. Pura, can you help me now? Hey, you. Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. Heh, my sweet little guidance stone.
Always serious.
Wow. Heh, my sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on. No time to be shy about it. Snap! Nice one. Okay then. Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Cameral, Hyrule Compendium, Album, and Sheikah Sensor. Missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Da 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 da. A rune has been added, and here are all the memories we need to collect, as well as things we need to take pictures of. I have never finished this compendium the entire time. I've never completed the compendium in all the time I've played Breath of the Wild, and that is perfectly fine with me. I am not a completionist. And it's done, so is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, Album, and the Sheikah sensor. Yup, looks good. So, I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. Camera. Okay, this is actually gonna count because I can see her name on it. Not gonna bother with centering it or anything. Snap! How's the picture taking going? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? I took one. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Let me see, let me see. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I got kind of lost there. It wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. There's also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all the places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope. It just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows even more about Princess Zelda than I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough. If you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Hey, something on your mind? Something good? Aha! I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Sheikah sensor. You'll need 3 ancient shafts to power up your remote bombs. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up stasis. If we're all on the same page, stop staring at me. Bring me some ancient materials. Ancient materials. I'm game. Alright, we got that removed, and now we're going to get a sensor upgrade, which will extend the range of our sensor, allowing us to locate further off shrines, which is really good, because we're going to need it to collect enough hearts and spirit orbs so that we can eventually get the Master Sword. Show it to him later. Ancient materials. Can Can't remember which one involved cores. Stop everything. Do I have enough for stasis at all? Nope. I need more for stasis and for remote bombs. And I do want those power-ups. Alright, so we did get our slate fixed. So now we have to head back to see Impa. And then we are going to do our chain of quests for Kakariko Village. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed playing it. I've kind of been posting a lot recently, and I've really been enjoying getting back in the swing of things. And it's really enjoyable to hear from you guys again. Talked to a couple of you about Breath of the Wild too, so that's been awesome. Anyway, again, hope you guys are doing real well and that you're keeping safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. And I think I'm going to be recording a bit more very soon, so I hope you're looking forward to this Let's Play. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. This is ShyGamerMaile signing out, and remember, keep on having fun while gaming. Later, guys.